did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
My history with The Last of Us is a bit unusual. I first heard about it years after its initial PS3 release, in fact, not until well after I'd gotten my PS4. A friend told me it was a masterpiece, but my only experience with Naughty Dog at the time was Uncharted 4, one of the first games I played on my brand new PS4, and I absolutely loved. My hesitation with The Last of Us came from my fear of horror games. Back then, I was genuinely scared of them, so I doubted whether I should even try it or not. Despite my reservations, I eventually caved and bought The Last of Us Remastered for PS4. The story gripped me from the start, but the graphics didn't really wow me, probably because I unfairly compared them to Uncharted 4. As expected, diving into the game wasn't easy. It was my first survival horror experience in years, and I wasn't mentally prepared to scavenge for ammo, sneak past zombies, or constantly fear death. It was stressful, but I pushed through until Chapter 2, the end of it, nearly halfway through the game, before finally giving up. I even sold the disc out of embarrassment for not finishing it. Years later, The Last of Us Part 2 dropped, and the hype was insane. At first, I dismissed it because of my sour experience with the first game. But then, while browsing YouTube one night, I saw the Part 2 was coming to PS Now. Well, back then when PlayStation had two separate subscriptions, PS Plus for monthly games and online play, and PS Now, a catalog service like Game Pass, and I had both of them. So I saw it there, and seeing that video, I knew that I had to play Part 2, if only if it was for the graphics. So I hunted down a cheap copy of the first game, determined to finish it before starting the sequel. Long story short, I gave it a second chance, and this time, I loved it. Now, the footage you see here is from the recent PC remake, but my review combines my experience with both the remastered and the remake versions. Some games hook you with gameplay, using a serviceable story to justify all the shooting and killing. The Last of Us Part 1 is not that kind of game. It's more like a brilliantly written movie, or even a novel, with gameplay woven in to keep things engaging.